Okay. We should be back. Box. The output. Do I have to have this open? Do I have to have YouTube Studio open? No, it's working now. So last time I just decided to not work. Okay. Cool. Very random. Hello everyone. I am standing up. Yes, okay, lovely. Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there, but we have fixed the problem. So, KeSPA Cup Day 2. What's actually really cool is my lovely, tall, handsome VOD getter has numbered all of the games in the order that they're played in, so I don't have to get spoiled. Well, I guess we always get spoiled when we open the timeline, don't we? When we open the stream, or when we open the VOD, we always see the timeline of the game. So Loki doesn't matter, but doesn't mean I have to dig around a lot less in the files to be like, yo, what one came first? What one came second? Okay, I'm just waiting for TR to open up. I am a little bit less prepared today. Right, I'm gonna actually I can leave those as they are for the time being. I have these files.
And for my
Debbie,
English
thanks so
fans,
much for the follow.
rest assured, friend, I am not that big-nosed gorilla.
Okay. Let's open up GENG versus FearX. See how they cracked on. I also need... Do I need to update anything on the YouTube side? I don't think I do. Error? Okay, in-game. Here are the drafts. Obviously, we still have the GENG substitutes playing. We will not be seeing Ruler or Chovy at this tournament. But we have Vikla, Yabble, our two superstars of yesterday. Stream settings. What does this mean? Okay, is anyone watching through YouTube? There's only one person. The one person watching on YouTube right now. Could you tell me if the audio sounds fine? Or if anyone's on Twitch and wouldn't mind quickly swapping over to YouTube? Just to tell me if the audio is fine? Because I'm getting pop-ups on YouTube saying that the audio, like there's something wrong with the audio. And I'm pretty sure the audio is okay. Audio is fine. Okay. Yeah, I guess like YouTube is just trolling me. Alright, let's crack on with the games then. I'm gonna get my steps going. Jamada is live now, Stream Elements. Why does Stream Elements just take 5 minutes to send that message? Gulp.
And for my English fans, rest assured, friend, I am not that big-nosed gorilla.
Madao, what's up, man? Hello. Right, scoreboard. I gotta lock in. Objective timers. Why can I not move the minimap? Oh. It is what it is, I guess. That minimap is gonna be doing. Still mourning yesterday's incident. Yeah, it might be. Okay, we're gonna walk at a brisk pace today. Slightly less than a brisk pace. Ooh. Oh, Kellen healed, wanting to have Diablo 4th shot duo there, but 4th shot never came. Bro, the TL incident was so funny, man. It was so ridiculous. Actually also reminds me, I have one short I need to upload on the shorts channel. But for the life of me, I can't remember what video it is. Wow. This Lloyd fella he's certainly a player, isn't he? Okay, well, Raptor's kind of running the game. Bless me. Raptor's kind of running the game right now. Not too surprised. I'm sure it's this video. I'm trying to figure out what one I have to upload. Alright, it's processing. Let's figure out. Let me also tweet. Yeah, Clear is just going to continue to have a miserable last time on this side lane. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, sorry, I've been like legit non-verbal. I just had to figure out what video I needed to upload today on the short channel, which I've now figured out. That'll go live. I'll send that at 5 o'clock today. A little bit earlier for a weekend. And then I also need to switch link on the going live thing. Okay. Alright, I'm engaged. I'm locked in. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Everything should be good. I mean, everything was probably good anyway. I don't think there's been an issue. Just now I actually get to watch the game myself. Anytime I looked at the screen, the game was being ran. Also, I kind of need to stop tweeting links on Twitch, because I'm pretty... on YouTube... on Twitter, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get, like, blown up. Like, I think I'm just shadow banning my Twitter by, like, posting links 24/7. It's like every tweet that I do on Twitter is like, at the minute, it's just like, I'm live, here's a new video. Here are links away from the platform, which are going to touch you. Oh. Oh my days, I just realized something. Oh, oops. Guys, I just realized something. Canyon isn't even playing today. Dude. I didn't even realize Kanya's not even playing today. They fucking subbed him out. Or like, he is subbed out. We don't know why, but he's not playing. That's... Oh. Oh. This is kind of underwhelming. Yeah, kind of like Worlds, am I right? You guys should go check out that new YouTube video I uploaded. Talking about how Worlds is underwhelming. Smiley face. That video is doing really well, actually. I'm very happy. Like, I'm not really like a number chaser. I think it's very easy to be like a big time number chaser with content. Like when you're making it. But it's obviously always really nice when you do make a video. And especially in this case, like I've not done a discussion type video before. Like I've done some like news-ish videos, which are like under the same umbrella for sure, but this is a lot more like, hey, this is my opinion, here's what I think. What do you guys think? Because I feel like this is a common like underlying sentiment with some people. And I just want to start that dialogue. Yeah. Aye, aye, aye. But yeah, what's great is, again, guys, by tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to start, well, I'll put in the application, as BFX are just running over GENG, to get my YouTube channel monetized. I'll be able to start making money off YouTube, which will be really lovely. Just recoups a little bit of the cost. Which is always, like, financially very nice. Good topic, I didn't feel the hype at Worlds, but couldn't place my finger on it. Yeah, like, you know what it is? Like, yeah, sorry, you know what I mean? Like, that is a lot of the feeling that I had. It was like, I enjoyed the stories and the narratives that we did get. But it's like, I blinked and half of Worlds was over. You know? Like, you know, maybe part of it, just on a more personal level, was I spent the first week and some change of Worlds in the United States. I was still on holiday in the United States, so I came back around a week into Worlds. And then I got back, and it's like 4 days of Swiss. There was a 2-day break, or a 1-day break, I want to say. Into quarters and semis, back-to-back, into a 1-week break for finals, and then it was over. And it's like, I don't know, just the viewing experience of that didn't feel great. And then when I again, you know, I think one thing I've been very consistent on, whether people like it or not, is that I greatly value competitive integrity, right? It's a big reason why I wasn't really... Okay, Raptor. Yeah, like, it's a big reason why I wasn't particularly hyped with Fearless. I need to turn this down, this sound. It's a bit loud. It's a big reason why I wasn't like super on board with Fearless. Not because I hate fun or anything, but you know, we've seen a lot of situations later on in Fearless drafts now that we've had it for the whole year where, you know, games just look really over. By the time Game 5 draft or Game 4 draft is done, it's like, you know, if you're like tapped in, you understand drafts, and you know, you get the strengths of the team and all of these things. Like, if you're analytically engaged very heavily at a high level, there have been a lot of games by like Game 4 and 5 where you just look at a draft and go, yeah, like, this game is over. If red team makes one mistake, game is over. If blue team makes one mistake, game is over. Right? I don't like that. I don't like that, man. Like, I don't... That's not something I'm there for. You know? I miss tournament metas. Where, like, we'd actually have metas evolve over yes, exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, You know, best of fives even, like on a smaller scale, best of fives can develop their own metas as well. But like for me, like holistic metas over the course of a tournament. 2023 Worlds when T1 won, right? T1 broke the meta that year. Like like in my opinion, they deserved to win Worlds that year, not because they beat JDG, which was a fucking serious feat in and of itself, like that year, but for entirely shifting the tournament meta. Like half the teams in quarters were playing double ranged AD, and it was because of fucking Carrier and Guma, or specifically Carrier, but like because of both of them, right? That team was the one that brought that into meta. Why? Because they weren't as good at the things that were good that Worlds. That just doesn't happen anymore. And I think that the issue is that because we've had these, you know, I've talked it to death when I was talking about Fearless earlier in the year, but because we've had so many years and stints of time where Riot have just refused to aggressively hit a champion with the Nerf hammer, everyone has like, kind of, what's the word? Like, it's almost like an opposite to having rose-tinted glasses on. They're remembering it as something a lot worse than what it actually was. Oh my god, GENG just got touched. They're remembering it as something that was a lot like worse than it actually was. Like, it's just, it wasn't as bad as people remember. It's just that when we would see like Cassante do a Cassante moment, it just got. Is Keen gonna get a penner? Oh, Clit is walking off. When Cassante would have a Cassante moment, right, it would get frustrating because we would then get off of watching pro play, go into solo queue, and then Cassante would also have a Cassante moment, right? Lucian and Nami are a very oppressive and limited counterplay when they're ahead, 2v2, right? Zeri, at her peak, was ridiculous. I don't have to explain these things if you watched all of these, you know, if you watched all of these metas and these games play out. Yeah, no, unfortunately, Chovy and Ruler are not going to be playing in KeSPA. So yeah, like for me, it's a lot more about like, hey, can we perhaps be willing to have a more volatile balance state again? Because and you know what, I'm going to talk about this in a video. I have a script ready for it. I actually should just make it. Well, it's not ready, but it's like 60% ready. But I know it's not going to be received well because people just, like, people adore Fearless, bro. Like, in this very, very borderline satanic way. Where it's like, they can't see the negatives in it. It's only good because I'm more entertained now. Like, they can't look at it as like a format change. They look at it as I don't have to experience this anymore, so I don't care about anything else. And it's like, yo, we need to turn our thinking cap on and just, like, think a bit more logically about what the game could be as opposed to what we've been given, which is kind of a band-aid to the grander issue. And I'll always say, like, we should be attacking the cause of the problem instead of just band-aiding it, right? And the way that I view Fearless is that it is a band-aid to the problem, which is, or like the circumstance. It would maybe be a bit unfair even to necessarily call it innately a problem, right? The circumstance was that Riot didn't want to have many champs in Pro Jail, which Fearless obviously covers. And then additionally, they wanted as many champions as possible in a playable state as possible. So yeah, Fearless is confirmed to be coming back next year, Brown Shoe. It is indeed, it is indeed. They confirmed it at a press conference. There hasn't been like a official press release. If that makes sense, like there's no official article saying Fearless is back for 2026 as far as I'm aware. I couldn't find one when I was making my video on Worlds, but they did announce it in a press conference at Worlds. I would say to say that there wasn't a single exciting best of 5 this year because of Fearless would be overselling it. Like there were a couple of exciting a couple of exciting game 5s, but I don't know if I would necessarily say that Fearless contributed to those game 5s being hype, right? Like that's how I would frame it personally. Oh, clear doesn't get charmed there. No, Stanek, it's a lot more than you, man. Like, trust me. A lot more than you. I think there is like a small section of people. I just don't really know what the broader community thinks, right? Like, this is the problem. The community at large are silent. They don't really engage with, like, anything. They don't engage with social posts. They don't, like, the only thing they do is show up, right? Which is good. Like, this is not flame. That's not flame. But that's what they do. The people who are vocal are always more likely to be people who have and take issue with things going on as well. So there is like that level of confirmation bias of, you know, hey, is there noise specifically because of the, you know, vocal minority? Or is this something that is actually, you know, being echoed by a large section of the community? And trying to kind of get that gauge is always difficult. Yeah, so it's always very important to remember when it comes to judging Fearless's impact. It's not about the total amount of unique champions, though, you know, that should theoretically always shift upwards. The thing you should be looking at is the actual spread of champions. So the concentration, specifically at the top end, of how frequently the most picked champions are played. That's actually what Fearless impacts the most. Which again, that is what gives you that game-to-game diversity.
I've been coming. I'm going to continue to come. Skip's been coming. He's going to continue to come. And people just need to get over that.
It was the key argument when they first made it, yes. Excuse me. It was the key argument that they made. But I think people just hadn't really seen it applied. So they didn't really know. So yeah, that would be... Yeah, that would be why, I think. I don't know, KeSPA. I don't know. Like, I don't think, like, the bottom line is they're not going to go back on it, which is kind of the annoyance. My personal suggestion, and it has been the stance from the beginning, is that if they want to have Fearless Draft, right, it needs to be rolling Fearless Draft. Okay? So basically what that means is when a champion is picked, it's banned for 2 games via the Fearless format, and then it is available to be picked again. So if it's picked in game 1, it can't be picked until game 4. And if it's picked in game 2, it can't be picked until game 5. Now, I know that is slightly more complicated, but 1, this is what we have graphics and, you know, heads-up displays for. And 2, that way you don't sacrifice quality of play, and you still get that element of Fearless where there is going to be an air of variety, right? The concentration isn't going to be as high up at the top end. And it doesn't kill, like, innovation. Players still get to have, like, their key picks. You know, people who are exceptionally good at a particular champion also still get to flex their muscles, because they don't really get to do that in Fearless. Like, if there's a specific champion that someone is really good at in a best of 5, the other team can just pick it in game 1 and just keep it out of their hands, and then boom, they don't have to deal with that champion anymore. Like, that's a big problem in my opinion. No Soundwave. So basically, if it was picked in game 1, then it stays banned for game 2 and 3, and then it can be picked again in game 4. So any champion that's picked in game 1 or 2 is banned for 2 games, and then if it's picked from 3 onwards... Oh, yeah, sorry. So if it's picked... Yeah, sorry, I misread your message. Yes. Basically, short answer, yes. It's a Soundwave. Sorry, I was about to overcomplicate your message really badly. So yeah, if it's picked in game 3 or later, then it's just gone. Yeah, Stanak, I mean, I'm in that same boat. Like, I personally couldn't care less. I just want to see the best players and teams utilizing their most effective strategy. Like, it to me, it's like watching football. Do you know what I mean? It's like watching football, where if I'm watching Arsenal, I know like it's my football team, right? Like these guys are set piece merchants. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, GENG, I've just been getting wombo comboed all game, bro. It's crazy. Like Arsenal are set piece merchants. It is what we do. It's what we specialize at, right? Like our version of football is not pretty. So when I sit down to watch a game of Arsenal, I more or less know what to expect out of this team. If I go and sit down and watch Man City, I know what to expect out of that team. I know how Pep has these lot playing, right? Right now, if I go and watch a Liverpool game,
my English fans,
I know these lot are gonna shit the bed.
Rest assured, friend, I am not that big-nosed gorilla.
So, this is what I'm saying. You lose that with Fearless. You almost turn everyone into the same team to a degree. Like, there is less separation between team identities with Fearless, in my opinion. It becomes so much more difficult to be a unique team with Fearless in, comically enough. So yeah, that's one thing that's annoying. What's up, Bebop? Hello, bro. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome in. A lot of first-time chatters and such I'm seeing here today. Yeah, that was BFX GENG. Don't expect too much out of these GENG games, guys. I think there's one more, and I want to say they lose. Okay. Right, so we do have a list. God, I'm gonna have to type this out. So we have KT versus DRX, DK versus Bro, and Vietnam versus C9. This is the next 3 games. I'm gonna put that in both those the chats. Which one do we want? Which one do we care about? KTDRX? Like basically, I'm saying like in the order of those are the order of which the teams played. But what games do we want to watch more out of those 3? Because I'm personally down to watch all of the games that got played today. I'm personally down to watch all of the games. NA. I've got 2 votes for NA. I mean, I'm happy to do Vietnam C9 first. There are some games that I don't want to like overskip. Like I'm very happy to watch KT. And like as a part-time Bro fan, I do kind of want to watch it, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way. All right. We'll get the C9 game in. We'll get the C9 game in. Okay. So before I play this game out, guys, just on Twitch, it is always annoying, but I am gonna run a minute and a half of ads so that when people come in, they're not getting hit by pre-roll ads. You know, the unskippable ads. We're not gonna start the review until those ads are done. So if you wanna go toilet, get a drink, any of that stuff, feel free. Just gonna sit here and talk with you guys until the ads are finished rolling. So I'll see you in 90 seconds time. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, you don't even have to experience that. Oh no! Oh, you didn't have to prime, man. My shit's free, but I appreciate the generosity, man. Thanks so much, Space Boy, Space Cowboy. You know what? Funnily enough, I actually was I was watching through Cowboy Bebop literally last week. Quite literally last week, I was watching through Cowboy Bebop. Such a brilliant anime. Like I always wondered why people like hailed it as like this all-time anime. And yeah, just as I kept on watching through it more and more, I was just like, yeah, this shit's just good. Yeah, like it just gives you proper weekend cartoon vibes. But then also like, you know, in some of the episodes, the theming is fucking incredible as well, which like for me I'm a big fan of, and yeah, obviously the characters are all great to watch on screen as well. Like, yeah, just a good show. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's just a fantastic show. Yeah, like the storytelling that it's capable of doing in such a short amount of time is just, it's something else. It's seriously something else. Oh, thank you so much for the bits as well. I don't even have like a unique alert for that because I don't normally have people gift me bits. But thanks so much for the bits as well, Space Cowboy. All right, the ads are done. Let's crack on. Cowboy Bebop probably had an insane impact on Guardians of the Galaxy. I could see that, yeah. I could definitely see that for sure. It definitely oozes that kind of feel in terms of media that would have very heavily inspired other media. You know? No, one movie that I think I'm gonna have to get a VPN for unless Yo! And we got a hype train off that Stanek. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, guys. Again, appreciate the generosity. But yeah, Blade Runner. I really want to watch the original Blade Runner. But what's sad is it was on Amazon Prime Video. And I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll watch this in a couple of days. And I went to go to sit down and watch it. And it was taken, well, it wasn't taken off Amazon Prime. It wasn't watchable through Prime Video unless you paid for it. So I was just like, oh, so I just missed, like, because I didn't sit down to watch it, now I have to pay for it. But I'm pretty sure it's on American. It's free on YouTube? As in I have to have YouTube Premium, I'm assuming, with Premium. Okay, right. Yeah, I definitely might, I might tap in. To be honest, because I've got ad block, I've got, like, functioning ad block, right? But it is fucking with the YouTube player quite a bit. And I'm not gonna lie, I am considering getting YouTube Premium just because it's not gonna cost me anything. Like, I will just be writing it off my taxes anyway. So if I could just, like, get more content with YouTube Premium, low-key it might just be worth it. How are we sussing ad block? How are we sussing ad block, bro? They're like, bro, some websites' ads are really obnoxious, by the way. Like, anytime that I visit a site without ad block that I would normally have ad block on, I'm stun locked. You get YouTube Music too. Okay, is YouTube Music actually good though? Is YouTube Music actually good? Like, be honest with me, because I have Spotify. Spotify is, like, actually of the music listening platforms, it's actually probably, like, one of the worst in terms of, like, quality. It's just about the UI and stuff, and, like, you know, you've got, like, some of these features like DJ and this, that, the other, where it's like the discoverability on Spotify, I don't know if it's matched on the other platforms. Because I just haven't used them. If you have more objections to sailing the high seas, but really neat website that compiles many different websites for life. I'm definitely not averse to sailing, for sure. Quality's not bad if you turn on lossless streaming. Ah. Interesting. Noted. No scrims today? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's been interesting to hear about anyway, though, bro. Google that? Yeah, I'll definitely think about it. But yeah, I don't know, I just, like... Guys, I'm hella frugal. I'm just being honest, like, I'm hella frugal. I don't want to spend more money on different subscriptions, you know? But high key, it could be worth it. Bro is going on a walk? Yeah, I'm on a walking pad right now. I'm on a treadmill. I've walked 1.5 kilometers in the last 40 minutes. What's your thoughts on Eve right now? As in, like, Evelyn? Still a solo queue demon. I don't think the champ is, like, inherently that good, but the problem is, like, people in solo queue just don't respect. Ooh, people in solo queue just don't respect where the champ can be, so like it gets good through that. Think C9 wins in 2026? I mean, I think they should. I think a lot of the other rosters are either in development phases or just a lot weaker at the floor. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, if it's for pro, then yeah, Evelyn is a extra dead champ. Are there fun lobbies in champs queue? I mean, if I'm not like, you know, guys, I'm old. If I'm not tuckered out by the time we're done with KeSPA Cup, then we could watch some fun champions queue lobbies. We would probably watch it through the replay files instead of actually going into the lobbies to spectate, because the TR that they're playing on, as far as I'm aware, the spectate slots are still broken. And they don't exist. And then there's also, like, I don't want to go into the Discords. I don't want to go into the Discords and, like, disrupt. I don't want to disrupt their flow and be like, hey guys, I'm a streamer with, like, 25 to 40 people in here right now, or whatever it is. Like, can I please just, like, sit in here and everything that you say is going to be recorded? In some of the lobbies where there is no stream, which is some of them. I haven't made an LEC tier list for 2026. I don't like, once the rosters are announced, I'll do it. I usually do. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Ego. I agree, Ego. Like, obviously, I spent a lot of time with him on Power Spike this year, so I want to see someone that I worked with, you know, succeed. And I think what I also learned through spending a lot of time with Dom via Power Spike is that we also just have a lot of aligned views, which seemingly actually did piss off a lot of the viewers. It's like, guys, why does Jamada just agree with everything that Dom says? He never has his original. He never has his own opinion. We just have the same opinion. We just have the same opinion, unfortunately. And there were times where we disagreed. I'm a homeless LPL viewer. Or Dom viewer. Heard you cover LPL and stuff, so I'm here. Yeah, I do from time to time. I'm definitely so... Like I've been saying over the last few weeks, I wanna co-stream the LPL. I think they're like, alright, business mogul mode. Kadra is probably gonna be busy with LR a lot more. And I doubt he's even gonna really have time to do LPL co-streaming, and he's probably gonna prioritize LCK. Dom is basically gone for the entire year, at the least, doing C9 stuff. And Yamato is also busy with LR stuff for winter. So I'm going to be making more analytical content via my YouTube channel, in general, which is going to be very fun. But also at the same time, I'm going to be co-streaming, like, the good LPL days. I'm going to be honest. Guys, like, I won't be getting paid enough to wake up at, like, you know, especially during the winter, like, 6 a.m. to watch... I think Ultra Prime is in the league next year? I don't know, but like, you get the idea. Like, I'm not waking up to watch Ultra Prime versus like, like some shit team. Like, I'll wake up for the good I'll wake up for the good games. I'll co-stream the good games 100%. And you know, if watching those lower games is like fun for enough people, then maybe I'll turn on the co-stream for it anyway. Yes, Oreo, I am. Or Aureus, I'm sorry. I'm on a treadmill. I am walking very, very gently. I have walked... I'll get the distance in a second. I've walked 1.75 kilometers. 1,700 meters. Since I started the stream. Have I seen Rookie's new roster? Yeah, that guy is mega homeless, bro. That guy is beggar homeless. I'm a homeless LEC fan. Who can a silly girl cheer for? Bro, you might hate it, but it might be time. Like, this KC roster might be fun to watch this year, man. It might be. It might be time, guys. Like, the French being the French aside, you know. Like, again, I've got to flex. Like, I'm British, so I get like a free pass at hating the French. It might be time. It might be time. Like, Busio might single-handedly make that org tolerable, maybe. But I have a feeling KC's roster is going to mental boom. There is definitely a chance. Also, actually, yes, Vitality for sure. That will be the dark horse all year, like the funny haha hee hee team. No doubt about it. Fleshy, like, unironically was improving last year. Fleshy was unironically improving last year. If Humanoid isn't a good like environment where he wants to be there, then he is a good player. Like, he is a very big time vibes player. Oh, okay. Let's see it. Well, Guri has been one shot. Laba can't press W. That's fine. I guess that's good. Oh, APA is dead as hell. That just didn't look or feel good, did it? I think the fact that allegedly Busio was on the market and G2 could have got him and they decided to stay with Labrov is like that part. If that is true, because remember that was what was alleged in the off season, then I really don't know what to say about that. Like, we can't. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a certain level of like respecting your. There's a certain level of like respecting your current roster that eventually has to kind of just be ignored, right? Like there's no way you give up the best performing support in the West for the year because you want to like keep the roster the same. Like, that is insane. Like, if again that was a rumor. It does seem like the kind of rumor that would potentially be true. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm getting from this is I should hard commit to Giant X and KC. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that, Stanek. That's a pretty good assessment. Yes, actually, KFC. KFC. With a small f. Capital K, small f, big C. Bro, we need more, like, names. Oh, APA is dead as hell, I think. He has flash. No, he's dead. Like, I'm really big now. This is like the extreme, but I think we need more like shithouse names. Where like, bro, when people have bad games in traditional sports, they're getting called terrorist names. Do you know what I mean? We need to start thinking of this level of flame that is like funny with some of our players in the league. Like, personally, I've coined Shaidam Hussein, like the Shaidam Hussein. Like that to me is great. Like, we need more of that. We need more of that. But also it's because of the one edit I had made of him, and then like the naming actually was just funny and stuck.
And for my English fans, rest assured, friend, I am not that big-nosed gorilla. And for my
Yo guys,
English
welcome
fans,
and thank you for the follows.
rest
Ruben
assured,
and,
friend, I am not that big-nosed
Noji.
gorilla.
Who's taking Dom's seat on Power Spike? That'll be announced at a later date. We have been having talks about it, obviously. We do think that we have probably found our solution for 2025, 6 rather. It's just about it getting worked out. Fuck, it's Don Jake? No. No, it's not Don Jake. We didn't even float the idea around, like, jokingly. It just wouldn't be funny. I don't think. I just really don't think it would be funny. Wow. That was actually a really clean C9 fight, hey? It's Nymera? Nope. It's not Nymera. Nope. I'm not gonna tell you guys anyway. Like, even if you guess the correct person, I'm not gonna say who is coming on Power Spike. LS? Now LS would be kind of pog, but unfortunately, it is not LS. Bringing back the corpse of Monte Cristo. No, I mean, what is potentially a thing is we might have Monty like do some guest appearances every now and again. But it's really important to remember, guys, like, Monty doesn't watch Pro League anymore. It is like, if he does, he watches it very casually, right? He is not watching it to the same capacity as when, you know, he was an analyst and when he was on Power Spike last year. So the kind of episodes where he'll be involved in is episodes where, like, you know, there's just not really too much League to actually discuss. And there's more, like, ecosystem stuff going on. I saw him do a show with Thorin recently. I can tell he still watches a little bit. Oh, that would have been Summoning Insight, right? Because Yamato would have been in Munich for a League of its own. But yeah, like, he still watches. Power Spike needs their mentally ill gameplay focused guy who watches every region, every match religiously. Bro, I do watch almost every, like, I watched, genuinely, if I had to put an arbitrary number on it, I think I watched around 75%. I watched around 75% of the games last year. Like, domestic ones. I was pretty locked in. Like, as in the traditional top, like, major regions. Like, I actually did that. But I'm just not mentally ill. In the gameplay department. But I hear the desire. I hear the desire. Also, no, it's not Chronicler. I don't think Chronicler would be... Like, I don't think Chronicler would want to be on a show like Power Spike, TBH. I could be wrong, but... Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think he'd want to be on Power Spike. Also, I think in general, he just wants to kind of slowly distance himself from esports. That's like the vibe that I get. And having spoken to him personally anyway, he's very happy, guys, about his decision. Like, he has got his own things he wants to focus on. And you can really never take that away from a person. And he's given so much to us as a community, so... Yeah. You made an appearance of money begging Travis? I don't know about the money begging part, but yeah, I went on Hotline League quite a bit. Ah, yes, the life of top laners, just proxying for the love of the game. Been watching since 2021. It's begging at this point. Wait, I'm confused. What context? I feel like I'm missing context. I actually feel like I'm missing context here. But yeah, it is very funny that Chronic has gone Scorched Earth. Like, he does his thing. Mm-hmm. I see, I see. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop walking now. Because I'm actually kind of hungry. I walked 2.25 kilometers. So I will call that like, it's about 40% of my steps in for the day. We'll stay standing for a little bit. Is H spiritually Chinese yet? I don't know. They might be close. Now, if they had Viper and Kanavi. Guys, it's just a fist fight on the Archon. Who's gonna get it? C9. Oh my god, it's Armageddon. Only Sven died. Only Sven died. Thoughts on Yepa? He'll be okay, man. Like, APA is still a decent player. Still more than a decent player in NA. They'll do just fine. I do, like, this is not a slight to APA. Like, I do think it sucks that Loki isn't on C9, right? Like, as a rookie last year, I mean, personally, I had him, because I actually was a panelist, believe it or not, for the League Awards. For Rookie of the Year, I had Loki as the, like, very clear #2 option. And if it wasn't for Honkyu being as insane as he was individually, internationally, I probably would have had Loki at #1. I probably would have had him at #1. So yeah, I think what's good is this roster. I think with APA in, I think it should be like a little less tilt. Oh, it should be a little less tiltable. Who was your third choice? Diablo? Yeah. I had Honkyu, then Loki, then Diablo. That's actually the set of votes I do remember casting. And Diablo was fucking insane as well. Like, I think our like the votes for Rookie of the Year were really, really close. Skumond, I mean, Skumond was my 4th. My problem with Skumond is that I don't think that, like, the player that he is, and I think a Fearless, like, doesn't help at all. He's not been able to be the player that I think he wants to be. Oh my god. Well, they 2-for-1 blew him up, I guess. The problem is that Chaos Storm is huge. Good flash from Sven. Vulcan might be going a bit too far. Here comes the wall from APA. He's not going to be able to find a flick back. Thanatos doesn't have flash, so he can't get onto Puddin. Goodness me. And the dragon is still up as well. Another reason Fearless is bad. Sucks for the West. Well, do you know what's actually very funny? One thing that I've been seeing also, like, I mean, I've always seen it throughout the year, but I was seeing it a little bit on the video. I was seeing it a little bit on the video yesterday, where people were saying that Fearless actually closes the gap between the West and the East. So there is also this, like, contrary feel to that as well, where it's like people believe the opposite. people do think that it does bring the teams closer together. And like again, I kind of like agree and I disagree. Like, yes, exactly. I think it can. I think in a world where no. Like, I think it does make sense, but we're living in a hypothetical where it's like the reality is, mechanically, the Western players are close. They're probably the closest they've been in a very long time to the East. But game understanding and macro is still where I think, you know, there's a big like discrepancy between the West and the East. If they were closer, and then we're talking about the minutiae of what actually makes these two, two sides of this coin so different, then yes, I think Fearless would actually have, you know, an impact to bring these two teams closer together. But I think because of where we are, Kratos pushing the fucking chicken away. Because of where we are right now, I would say that it's kind of just whatever. Like, I would argue it's making it worse over the course of a series. Like in a circumstance where, you know, a Western team takes a game off of someone from the East, and then we go deeper. Then, like, I don't think it's making it better. Because the other team is still fundamentally better at the game. Like, all you're really flipping a coin on is whether or not you end up in a draft, which is so unplayable for the Eastern team that they legit, you know, if they make one mistake, then the game is over. You know, like, that's really what we're talking about here. Okay, wow, that is a big time tangent. What's up, Banner Life? Are we watching all the games today? I don't know if... I think there's 2 more NA games today, I think. I think there's 1 more C9 game, 1 more TL game. I could be wrong. I can't remember what was in the schedule. But we'll be watching more of the games that got played today than didn't, I think. Yeah, again, like, guys, there's so many ways you can talk about... Oh, shit, I forgot to change the title. This is C9 Vietnam versus C9, and I need to go do it on the YouTube channel too. But yeah, there's loads of angles to take it with Fearless. Loads of angles to take with Fearless. I don't like how the discourse around it is so rudimentary. It's very, very basic. And I think, like, I don't think that in of itself is like a disqualifying argument, right? But I don't like how when you at least ask or slightly challenge these people who do feel this way, right? That is legitimately their stance, is like, hey, I don't like seeing this, like, similar or same-ish comps, you know, game to game. That they don't really have any other, like, they won't even engage with your argument of why you think, okay, well, like, I still don't think Fearless is like a nice temporary solution, but it shouldn't be the solution. Oh goodness. Wow, great fight by C9. Then they just get Dragon Soul. Okay, I'm just gonna very quickly. I'm just gonna very quickly move the treadmill out of my little mini studio thing, so that I can sit down. So I'll be right back. I'll leave the game playing. Oh, okay. I'm sat down. Nice, almost hour walk. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mix, right? It's one of those annoying things where Thanos is just ending the game. Okay. Where, like, it's very apparent / clear what the strat probably was. It just didn't really, we didn't really get it. Well, fair play to C9. This was a much better look than yesterday. Much better look than yesterday. Okay, guys. We have KT versus DRX. DK versus Bro. I'm the highest. Okay, maybe Bro versus KT. Or yeah, wow. Bro played 3 times today. There's a lot of Bro games. What do we want? 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 And then we'll do I think there's also Japan versus T1 and Vietnam versus HLE, but we'll do those 2 last. Bro versus KT and DK. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. I think we'll do Bro vs KT first, and then we'll do Bro vs DK. Let's open this up. Bro vs KT. And then before we get into this game, I'm going to press the evil advertisement button. This one will be 2 minutes. I'm also going to use this time to quickly go and sort out some food because, guys, I've not eaten breakfast. So I do need to make sure I have sustenance. So I'll see you in 2 minutes. I'm just going to run these ads. I'll be right back. And then we will get on with this review. Alright. Hello guys. Sorry if I took a little bit longer than the ads. I'm gonna have to get up a lot during the course of this game because of what I've put in my air fryer. I need to wait for it, the first bit of food to cook halfway through, turn it over, put something else in there at the same time, and then that needs to be turned over only after a couple of minutes, so we'll be very back and forth. But I'll leave the game playing. I hate Trilogy air fryer bits. Oh no, it's more because the food that I want to eat, like, all has different cooking time. So it's like I've got some very nice chicken tenders going in, but they take like 12 to 14 minutes to cook. And then I'm putting in some potato waffles, and those take like 6 to 8. So it's like I've got to let the chicken cook halfway through, then I've got to go around and flip it, and then I've got to put the waffles in at the same time. But then the waffles can't only cook on one side, otherwise they just like get really weird. So I'm gonna order you the fattest pepperoni pizza and drink. Yeah, bro, my mum last night ordered for me. I don't normally eat like too much fast food, and when I do, it's not normally carbs. But she ordered me. I get these from Papa John's, like these garlic bread pizza sticks. But she got the slightly wrong ones, which was very sad because I get them cheesy, but they didn't come cheesy, so I think she might have messed up the order. But they still taste lovely. Everyone like shits on Papa John's, but like I'm not gonna lie, the Papa John's near me like puts out nice. I don't rate Papa John's on their pizzas. See, this is what I'm saying. But the Papa John's near me is fire. Like I don't know what it is. You also boosted beast. Hello, bro. It just tasted of nothing, sadly. GG. I need to remember. I need to have my OBS open. Okay, good flash. I need to have my OBS open because I have the shared chat going. Nice. Gideon wants to dive this. I think it's going to be a lot of time. You should have just done Skull. Should have done Skull and then come up here. This is like a misunderstanding of wave. Well, now you've used all of your buttons and Sarah can just walk past you. This is the importance of holding your spells, guys. Because at the very least, Sarah should always be forced to blow his flash there. Like, I actually just want to highlight this. I'm going to do it on stream. This would make for a very good analytical short. Like, yes, getting this poke damage off is very nice. But the issue is, once Aatrox doesn't have his buttons here to press, Seru can kind of just walk past for free. And now, don't get me wrong, Seru is still losing the wave, right? This still sucks for Seru, right? But at the end of the day, Seru didn't die and give over 450 gold, right? 300 for the kill, 150 for the assist. And he kept his flash, which probably makes the Renekton matchup a little bit more playable. And fortunately, even for this guy, his jungler shows up, so Renekton casting might even miss some of these minions on the bounce back out. Unless he's going to stay in lane, which is very, very plausible too. Yeah, just always got to be careful there. And then again, wait, just before, like, again, if this is a situation, this is also an angle thing very related to Aatrox, but like, you know, if all Gideon does here is just press his Q, then maybe, you know, like Sero doesn't get to walk past him, maybe Gideon gets to hit him on a W on a good angle and Sero has to flash. Loads of ways to hit that. Loads of ways to hit that. Anyways. Okay, my food should be cooked halfway through, so I'm gonna go do the thing. I'll be right back. Ugh. Excuse me. Okay, they want to dive Sero again. Kind of want this directed cam to do its thing and pan bot. Okay, let's see. No ult. Ooh. It was a bit freaky, but they got it done. And they don't want the redive. Clean. Can't be mad about that dive all. Okay. I will be right back. Oh. Can these guys start like fist fighting each other a bit more? Yo, what's up, Ember? Hello, gang. Thank you. God, like, this is what I'm here for. Oh, Gideon's ult timed out. Bro, if Gideon's R doesn't time out, they can maybe keep chasing down here. That's really unlucky. Like, specifically for him, it's very unlucky. Wow. Look at this. Like, I actually don't think it could be closer. No? Times out. Gets the kill. It's like 0.2 of a second, maybe. Maybe 0.3 of a second. Wowzers. Right, my food should be ready, fingers crossed. I don't have to get up again. Ah, my audio. One sec. Woo. Hey man, be nice on Fisher. He needs support. Like that every time I come to lurk, the playlist slaps. Yo. Thank you, man. Our music playlist is literally just entirely the DJ. Like, it's just the DJ's work. DJ's always smurfing for me. Oh my god, does that feels okay, man, have a like a winter hat on? That's so adorable. Still died anyway. Oh, hell yeah. I love when they do that stuff. Do you know what's actually really funny? On my multi-chat, it is Christmasified. On my Twitch chat, it isn't. And that one isn't for me, either. The dancing one. Wow. Oh, gulp. I can't spawn at 20 minutes. KT were making a play top, so bro, just do it on spawn. Oh! Okay. Fantastic fight from bro. Loki give Gideon the penta, no? Oh, they're gonna give him the penta. Hard. Guys, I want to talk about something inside of that fight that happened. Can we talk about this charm from Fisher? Can we talk about this charm? How does this go? Okay, no, it does hit him. In one speed, it looks really bad. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of lollipopped. Yeah, man, I've been into League for a long time. Been casting for 5 years. Been playing since I was 15. No, younger. Since I was 14. I technically even like played in season 1 and 2. Because I got into League originally because some friends, and this is how you know it was around season 1. Some friends I knew through Xbox. We didn't play on the Xbox anymore, but we still talked on MSN. They're like, yo, Adrian, because I wasn't called Jamada at the time. They're like, yo, Adrian, like, come and play this League of Legends game. It's really cool. I didn't really rock with it at first. But it was cool. They did play 3 games today. I don't know if we're going to watch through all of them. I know this game is like a little bit less desirable for a lot of people. But yeah. I did want to give a little bit of love to Bro, and obviously KT aren't playing their Wells roster. Multiple different things going on with like every player on that team. Yeah, I don't know if we'll go over their game. I think I kind of want to go over the good games now. Where is costing clicking right now, bro? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a disaster. Oh my god, it's a catastrophe. Oh my god. Okay, this game might turn into a banger. No, you're not tripping. It used to be a very common sentiment. And the reason why it's not as common anymore is because most of the invisibility is kit side now. But there was a time where, like, Duskblade of Drakthar would give you stealth after kill, and it was really oppressive, and old Kha'Zix's passive on his ultimate used to give him an active cast passively, so it would just do it when you enter the bush. So you would walk into a bush as Kha'Zix with R evolution, and you would just be invisible. Not even camouflaged, invisible. That shit was broken. You could just walk around the map stealthed. Super OP. Wait, what? Yeah. I'll pull up a video of it. Just remind me to play it after, Yep, I found the video. It's Bandicam. This is how you know this video is old. It's Bandicam recording. I'll pull it up in a second, brother. I don't know when this game ends. I don't have time controls on, so we could be here a while. I don't know. Yep. Yep. It can be very, very irritating to deal with. It is also a part of the power of the kit, right? Like, at least that is camo. Like, it's camouflage. Like, that can be found out with, like, good warding. But, like, invisibility and how you interact with invisibility is uncounterable unless you have a dot. Like, it's such an obscure counter, right? Like, the counter to invisibility is having a damage over time ability. Or item. I don't no. I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy that, like, they've separated it right and they've got the mark right on, like, everything, in my opinion. Pardon me. Like, no. I'm streaming on YouTube. So I'd just be talking with the peeps too. Yeah, if I'm ever talking to, like, someone and you don't see the message, just assume it's a YouTube message. But yeah, control wards revealing invis is not good. And again, I think they've got the balance right. Like, Kazakhstan being invisibility makes sense. Shaco being invisibility, like, as annoying as it is, it does make sense, right? There's probably a couple of other invises that I'm missing. Aurora W being invis makes sense, right? And then they have the camouflage down, and they kind of generally separate it by length. So it's like, if you're able to stealth for a long time, then it's usually camouflage, and if you only stealth for, like, maybe up to 5 seconds tops, I think the longest invis is probably like 3.5 seconds off the top of my head that I can think of. Then you can't be revealed, and I think that's relatively balanced. Yep, no guys, I'm lying. There's no YouTube stream. YouTube stream doesn't exist. I'm just talking to the air. I mean, Sweeper shows the outline of Invis Champs. That's also the other counter. The problem is, if you play ADC, then you shouldn't have a Sweeper. Oh my god. Good night, bro. The cooldown on it is very high. I do agree with that. I think part of the reason why is because they... actually don't know why. I don't know why. But then also, I will say, there is that Trinket Haste, like, rune that no one takes. I'm not gonna lie, I took it once and it was so OP. Like, you legit just have Sweeper up 24/7. As soon as it's stacked, you get so much haste on it. Because I think it starts with 6 haste and it goes up to, like... I think it goes up to, like, a lot. It's a lot of haste. I can't remember what the actual end number is, but I remember having Sweeper up permanently, bro. Bro, the TL match yesterday, like, oh my days. I don't even want to think about it. I'm gonna go to Twitch and be with the people. For real, bro. Tap in. Tap in. I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of what I have the YouTube stream there for. Like, the YouTube stream, like, even when I stream on YouTube in the future, a lot of the VODs aren't really gonna be, like, available. Like, I'll keep the VODs up for this because I think it's a fucking tragedy that the KeSPA Cup isn't generally available. And whilst this isn't going to be, like, the best viewing experience if you're trying to watch a broadcast, it's still better than, like, just raw highlights. If you want to watch a game start to finish, then you can do it, right? It's a bit more jank than, you know, than a traditional thing. But yeah. Oh yeah, also, Twitch VODs only last, like, a day. Oh, sorry, a day. Like 100 days or, like, it's like 2.5 to 3 months. That's like the rough timeline, right? Whereas YouTube VODs do stay forever. So maybe I will keep YouTube VODs around. The only thing that I don't want is I don't want the YouTube streams to have an impact on my video algorithm. Because apparently that's a thing. Pardon me. That is apparently a thing that I don't want to have to deal with. Yo, welcome in Soundwave. Yeah, I don't want to, I don't think it's a thing anymore. But, so, like, when I was looking into it, some people are saying it was. I don't think YouTube themselves said it had an impact. And it wouldn't make sense for it to have an impact, but, like, it's just one of those stupid things. I don't know if I would ever. I don't know if I really want to run into that, you know? Especially because my videos perform decently well for a channel my size. Yeah, like, for a channel my size, I really, the algorithm and, like, momentum on my channel is very, very important, you know? Like, that Wells YouTube video has been out for almost a full day.
Fans,
yeah, just over a full day.
Friend, I am not that big-nosed gorilla.
And it's almost got 3,000 views. Welcome in Soundwaver again. Thank you for the follow. Like, that's a big deal. Like, my YouTube channel has 2,500 subs. And a video of mine is getting almost 3K views. Like, a long-form video. That's good. That's really important. So, momentum is a big deal. What is that Raz clip? There was a time, for the context, I was embroiled in some beef with the Spanish community. And someone in the Spanish community thought that I was from North America. I don't know how or why. I guess I tweet about NA a fair bit. I've tweeted about NA a fair bit this year. I do travel to America like 1 to 3 times a year. It just kind of depends. But, yeah, like, someone confused me from the Spanish community with presumably Raz, is what our takeaway was. Because they said that I'd worked in NA, so it just made it seem like they confused me with Raz. So then Raz replied with that video in Spanish, opened the video in Spanish, and then translated it in English in the same video, and that was what he opened with. Just incredible. Everything Raz says is pretty damn clippable, yeah. Oh my god, if Effort hit that dredge line, I think the game is over for someone. This is high-key a banger, by the way. Are they just gonna get the Nash for free? Looks like they're going to get an Ash for free. KT did not put a lot of effort into this contest at all. You also have Coulson. How do I feel about my performance last night against the Timberwolves? Well, I'm a top 10 all-time point scorer now, aren't I? Do I even have to say anything else? Oh my days. How about casting? Oh, Fenrir lived! Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a banger. Oh my god, guys. It might be a banger. You've lost every single game you've played today. That sucks, Coulson. I've been having those moments a lot. Confession time, chat. Uh-oh. I play APMF. Try not to smile. Try not to smile. Yep, squishy god. Based as ever. Bro, I think if I queue up any league, I am going to guaranteed lose every single game. Yeah, I think, what's that old build that you used to be able to do? You used to be able to go, Leandries into Muramana. It was like Scorch Comet, Leandries, Muramana, Black Cleaver? Was it Black Cleaver? And then some other bullshit. Like, at that point, do what you want in it, like... Sounds like a TFT build. The build was born on ARAM. I'm in the UK. I live in London. So it is 5:30 PM for me. Yeah, best time zone in the world, honestly. You get to watch almost everything at any time. For like any event. The only time it's a bit shit is if like there's an event on the West Coast in America. Oh my god, KT stole the ocean. Oh my god. Is it enough? Fenrir is in! Fenrir is in! They can't kill him, can they? Gideon can't kill him! Oh my god! It's a horror. They've actually just thrown this game. That is nuts.
And for my English fans, rest assured, friend, I am not that big-nosed gorilla.
I want the LCS to move to Las Vegas. Are there any benefits to it being in Las Vegas? Other than, like, potentially giving all of the players a crippling gambling addiction? More betting, yeah. Very legit. Alright, let me show you guys real quick. For anyone, this is in relation to the conversation we're having about stealth not too long ago. Here's this video, right? The audio doesn't matter. He's not pressed R here. You can see he's invisible. This wall of text is very annoying. Hopefully it drops off. Okay, well, this is the worst video ever. But, like, you can see he's just going invis around the entire map, basically. Like, he's barely breaking stealth. 18 seconds of perma-stealth.
For my English fans,
Look at
rest
this.
assured,
How OP
friend,
is this?
I am not that big-nosed gorilla.
And then you'd refresh. Brief window, and then you'd go invis again. Like, this is something that you had to deal with. Yeah, it's very good for mid lane ganks. This was very OP. You guys should be very, very happy this isn't in the game anymore. Very, very happy this isn't in the game anymore. Mash Donut, thank you for the follow. And Clock Time, thank you. Okay, we are gonna do T1 versus Japan. And then HLE versus Vietnam. Is actual T1 playing? Yes, actual T1 is playing. Where can I get a link for that res follow notification? Oh gosh. I actually don't know. You'd have to dig it out of his media, I'm afraid. You'd have to go to his media on Twitter and go and get it from there. Yeah. Did we do the DRX game? No, we will do the DRX game maybe after this one, and then the HLE one after. Okay, there is one thing though, unfortunately, guys. Just for a minute or a couple of minutes, I need to run an ad break. Obviously, I'm not gonna play until I'm not gonna play the VOD until the ads are done, so no one's missing anything. So I'm going to run that. That's just so that the pre-roll ads stay off, so the unskippable ads stay off for when people join the stream, because I think that's fucking horrible. So I'm going to run that 2 minutes of ads. We're just going to sit here and talk. If you don't want to miss the convo, feel free, if you don't have ad block or like turbo or anything like that, feel free to go over to the YouTube stream so you don't miss the convo, and then you can come back if you want, or do whatever the hell you like. So I'll see you in 2.5 minutes. You ever just take a swig of your beverage and feel good? Just when I leave YouTube, you do this to me? I'm sorry, bro. But again, I will always run ads very, very like as tastefully as I can run them. And I don't even make money. Like, I do not make money from running ads. Like, It is purely a functional thing. It's very clear how much AG was holding pace back. Yeah, I mean, I think anyone with eyes could see that JDG was just very dysfunctional. Very, very, very dysfunctional. As long as the ad money is going to Sapak, I'm happy. What the fuck is Sapak? What the fuck is Sapak? Somali American Political Action Committee. I see. I see. I see. Okay, the ads are done. Let's get into it. Okay. Japan jungler is called Hachameka. If he isn't using Mecha Aatrox, he is a fraud. He's not even using a skin. Bro. Bro, you had one job. You had one job, Hachameka. Bro, you know, I don't know why, but I was expecting the Japanese players to have, like, phonetically Japanese names. But then, it's just like, top lane Japanese player, Ray Farkey. Like, what do you mean? Like, fair enough, but like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Ray Farkey, bro? Nah, Squishy God, you're mad locked into the politics, bro. I heard they have more. Bro, there was a, Dude, how the hell is this guy clearing jungle on Aatrox by 3-4? Also, how is Ona slower than Aatrox here? What the fuck was Ona doing? I just want to see, does he go W? Oh, oops. Sorry, guys. I just want to see if he goes W level 3 or not. Maybe he goes Q 2 points as well. Dude, why am I so slow when I play Aatrox? I don't get it. To be fair, Reifaki might be a goofy spelling of a Japanese word. There's a oh, oops. I had the camera on him instead of on directed cam. That's my bad. I don't know. Like, I had... You know, I speak Japanese, haha, sugoi, but like... I don't think that can be a Japanese word. Yeah, like, I just don't think that that's a Japanese word. Surprised the Aatrox didn't want a quick piece of this. But he did get the Raptors, so he probably just wants oh, Doran. Okay, he broke the shield. Oh my god, what are they doing? They're just fist fighting. And then he stopped their base as well. Is he gonna stop it again? Doesn't look like it. Wow, these guys are just... Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh, that sucks for the Aatrox. I think he'd be 6 off this camp, you know. He got the Raptors. Actually, no, 6 would be a bit too much, but yeah. And there's Faker. Great Wall, good roam. They cannot answer. Did you watch the Red Bull event? No, not really. I watched like parts of it. Just kind of in and out. Nothing, like I didn't watch it enough to remember it. Yeah. I heard it was very, very entertaining though. I heard it was a very fun event. Like, very all-stars vibes. The filler situation was interesting. I see. Thank you, Jarvis. Oh. Guys, I fear Team Japan might get run through. I just got a slight suspicion. That's why he ended up with a game with 5 ADCs. Yeah. When are you getting this haircut? Oh. No, I don't watch the Ashes. Dude, you know what? This is gonna be like, this is funny racism. I really should have gone into cricket. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. By all intents and purposes, I should have been like the second coming of Jesus in cricket. Like, I'm nationally English. I'm from Sri Lanka, India, and Jamaica. Like, is there like, why? Like, what was I doing? What were my parents doing? Not like just forcing me to be a cricket player, by the way. Like, bro, imagine I picked up a cricket bat or a bowling ball. Like, I legit just have the infinity stones of like cricket. Try it tomorrow? Bro, I was a good ass batter as a kid. I used to bat hella well. I was also an okay fielder. I was good at catching the ball. I wasn't great at throwing it. Oh, Faker's back bot. Well, I fear they're just gonna call them the... Call them? I feel they're just gonna give him the slow strokes until the game is over. Vegeta became a Super Saiyan in his 30s. You still have time. That's fucking funny. Bro, this just looks so fun. The what now? You heard me. What the fuck did Doran just do? The... This guy's a world champion, by the way.
And for my English fans, rest assured, friend, I am not that big-nosed gorilla.
Oh my god. The meta, thanks so much for the follow. Community college, there was esports course that had English commentator visit and about how Australia was strength and ashes. He went off on me and how it doesn't hold himself worth to tribalism and went full Reddit mod on me. I can't remember his name, but he was English esports commentator in the league that always wore a beanie. Always wore a beanie. The Asian fella? Asian Australian guy? Pulse? I feel like Pulse used to wear a beanie a lot. He was white? We may have to investigate. I'm actually curious about who it was.
Wow! Wow! League of Legends! Wow!
The beanie thing is throwing me. Yeah, like when you said beanie, like the only person that I could think of was Pulse. Like I feel like Pulse used to wear a beanie a lot. Or maybe I could have been tweaking. That one music critic who isn't Fantano. No, now I'm extra confused. Yeah, like genuinely, the only music critic I know is Fantano, bro. Trying to think. Imagine missing Faker die for 0 by looking at phone. Why did he die? Where is he? Oh. That guy's a 6-time world champion. That guy's a 6-time world champion. Yep, they clearly care about this event. Kind of looked like this guy. No, there's one guy. No. This is okay. This is a good clue. I just don't know who it is still. Guys, Pays is in the Herald. Probably be before 2019. Hey Jamal, sorry to bother you. Where can I find VODs? You're not bothering me at all, friend. So I'm not watching all of the games in order, and I'm also not watching all of the games. I'm just watching the ones that interest me. Unfortunately, there isn't a true official VOD because it's locked behind Disney Plus. So outside of actual highlights, you're not gonna find them. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only person streaming like complete games start to finish, and that is quite literally just because I have the replay files. So yeah, the only thing that you'll be able to do is like watch back through like my VODs, unfortunately. And if you don't like me, you're gonna have to put up with me or just put it on mute, and there's gonna be stuff in between where it's like maybe I replay a little bit, all that stuff. As far as I'm aware, my friend, that is the closest to VODs that you're gonna find for the KeSPA Cup this year. In an official capacity. Everyone that was coming in yesterday and talking and asking about it, they were all saying that like the only thing on YouTube was highlights. Yeah, so the VODs are saved. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like me. The VODs are saved. You can find them either on the Twitch channel. So if you click on my name and then you click on past broadcasts, you can go to the VOD from yesterday on Twitch. And you can watch the C9 games there. We also watched the C9 game today already, which was a little bit of a banger. Or you can go to my YouTube channel and you can watch through YouTube. I would probably recommend doing it on YouTube just because the player is easier to navigate. It's nicer. It lags a lot less. So I would recommend the YouTube. There you go. Actually, the Nightbot just linked a short, but you can navigate to the VOD from there, so you don't have to look up the channel. So yeah, hope that helps. We watched both the C9 games yesterday, and we watched the C9 game today. So every C9 game has been covered as of right now. Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you. Enjoy the VODs. Enjoy the games. They're really fun. They're really, really fun. Gulp. Oh my god, Wow. Paze is gliding, bro. He actually just pixel perfect flashed over the satchel. Eid got the Q, nearly found Yuhi on the back of it as well. That was nuts. I did some Googling. Are you talking about Joe Miller? Wasn't Joe Miller American? Yeah, take it easy, Seraph. No problem. Thank you for coming by as usual, man. Yeah, is that Joe Miller? I don't think Joe Miller was Australian. They do look alike, though. Wasn't Joe Miller American?
Oh my god, beautiful!
Yo!
Please take everything I have!
Zara, thanks so much for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate the generosity. The guy I'm talking about was English, but not him. Wait, the guy was English? Take care. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night, wherever you're off to, bro. He was English. It couldn't have been. No, Medic would never do that. Also, Medic didn't have a beard then. Medic was very clean shaven at the time. And I feel like you know Medic by name, so you would have said it was Medic. Wasn't really a beard, I see. Surely you don't mean Foxdrop? Nah, Foxy would never go off like that over fucking cricket. Not in a Reddit mod way. Fuck no. Foxy's way too chill for that. Foxy is way too chill for that. By the way, Carrier is putting in a shift to keep Faker alive here. I think 2015 to 2017, English. Stress? Ah, couldn't have been Stress. But I don't know Stress enough as a person. I don't know if he had the capacity to do that. I don't think Stress looks like that guy. Yeah, I'm running out of Brits.
And for my English fans,
Basilikos, thanks
rest
so much for the
assured,
follow.
friend, I am not that big-nosed gorilla.
I saw you in here yesterday typing, so thank you for coming back. Appreciate the follow. To be fair, you might have typed in here today and maybe I missed your message, but definitely remember you from yesterday. This guy always wore a beanie. English esports League of Legends commentator always wore a beanie. I don't think he went far in League since he was doing a teaching gig in Sweden. I don't think, like... I don't know. I don't know. I think you might have just been lied to, bro. Oh my days. Well, guys, breaking news, T1 are better than Team Japan. This just in. This just in. This just in. They should end here, right? There's no way they don't. Okay. Alright. That's that game. That game was quick. Who... What was the game that we said we were going to do after? Was it the DK Bro game or the KT? It was the KTDRX game, right? We said we were going to give them a little chance. And then after that, we're going to do HLE versus Vietnam. And then I think the rest of the games are a bit too boring to watch, in my opinion. If that's okay with you guys. That's okay with you guys. Okay, before we kick things off for this this game, we are gonna run some ads as per. Yeah, we're gonna run some ads. Just a minute and a half this time. No lengthy 2.5 minute ad run. It's just so the pre-rolls stay off for the people that come into the stream. So I'm gonna run these ads now. I will see you in 90 seconds time. You're not missing anything. And if you still want to chat, feel free to go to the YouTube chat. I'll chat there. See you in 90 seconds. Okay. Oh. Guy was small and skinny, if I remember correctly, but I'm also really tall, so he might not have been that short. Said he looks like. Can you link the guy you said you think he looks like again? I'm not scrolling back up in chat to find it, because I think there's been a lot of messages since then. Oh, wait, no. Alright, ads done. Game can start. There you go. I'll 2x till they're actually out on the map, or 8x.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Sorry, Jamada, I lied. I went 21, 4, and 10 and 1. Big. You're getting more LP than I can.
Minions have spawned.
He was probably high. Come on, bro. We don't bold shame in this chat. Okay? Bold shaming not allowed. Unless it's Don Jake. Then we're okay with bold shaming. Speaking of Don Jake, guys, he just went live for an interview. Do we want to tap into his interview? If they're still going on after we watch these games? Could. It's possible. It is the sheep one. It would unfortunately mean we have to hear sheep talk, but you know. Can you ask Nymera if his brother ever did teaching in Sweden? Sam isn't a beanie kind of guy? No, but he was a beanie kind of guy. But he wasn't casting in 2019 yet. I don't think. I don't know, Amber, go investigate. I can't be bothered. Ask Sam right now. Did you ever go teach in Sweden? Also, I'm pretty sure he studied music, so I don't think he'll be doing esports stuff yet. Like, I don't think he did the LJL. He didn't do the LGL casting until 2020. Right? Like, that was when they started doing that, 2020. Yeah.
Please hide me from these imbeciles.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't think Sam would do that. Wow, Hui-chan movement. And they're still kind of shagged. Yeah, it's the same Rich. I don't know who it could be, bro. Just being honest. Oh, this is no longer Japan versus T1. This is KT vs DRX. Okay, I need to use the restroom, guys, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes. If you figure out who the caster is, let me know.
Problems should be broken up into little pieces.
I've been coming. I'm going to continue to come. Skip's been coming. He's going to continue to come. And people just need to get over that. I've been coming. I'm going to continue to come. Skip's been coming. He's going to continue to come. And people just need to get over that.
Hello guys. I'm not gonna lie, I just fought a battle on the toilet. What happened? If you're co-streaming some of the LPL matches, are you going to post the VODs on your to your Twitch? The VODs will. I have my VODs on always. The only time that you won't find a VOD to a Twitch stream is if I literally delete it because some bullshit happened. Someone called Panky. I ain't never heard of that nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on. Let's get a look. Panky. I guess lol. Well, this guy is Costa. No, this is a ah. Well, this guy doesn't cast League of Legends. He casts. This is Rainbow Six. Interesting. Wait, LOL fandom. I'm definitely looking at the right guy. Maybe he did both. Casting history. Oh, this brother was casting stuff in like 2013 and 14, bro. Interesting. Apparently this fella was mean to very mean to Squishy God, allegedly. Oh, effort. I don't think... Is it gonna matter? Oh, it might just matter. No. Oh, they are gonna touch you, twin. Good night. Only person that fits. I see. You go. Oh, what a stun from effort. At least he hit that one. Yukao was probably dead anyway, but I just locked it in. I don't even know. Bro, I didn't even eat anything crazy yesterday to fuck my stomach up like that. Like, and that's Vedius? No, but you would remember Vedius. I thinks. I think you would remember Vedius. Would I? I think so. Vedi's very particular as a person and character. Like, I don't think you'd, like... Yeah, I don't think you'd forget meeting Vedius. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh! Ando, hello, sir. And the game should be over now. I found old Insta pictures that confirm the date. I see. I had to type in Google how long was 420 weeks. What, you can't do the math on 420 weeks? Bursky, 52 weeks in a year? Times by 10, that's 520. Like, bro, it's literally 2017 November. And you couldn't be bothered to do that? Google is not faster, bro. Your brain just doesn't work. The fuck? Oh, no, not November, sorry. Like June. No, you don't have to decoil on that. Squishy communicates in Flame anyway. Okay. Not bad. Oh no, they're gonna get Ryan. They're getting ran. Unfortunate. If they could have gotten out of that, that would have been high key kind of game saving, but I haven't grown out of that. If they mean to you, they like you phase. Oh, gulp. There's definitely like a age cohort where that is true. But I feel like you might be past that, bro. I can't lie. Wow, did they just gonna end? Oh my god, they are. The game's just over. What a Warako. Fair play DRX. I mean, I missed half the game because I was having a 1v1 with the toilet, but good looks. Okay. Much faster day than yesterday. Let's go Vietnam HLE. And then I'm also going to run... I'll only run a minute of ads here. So I'll see you guys in 60 seconds time. I'll ignore the fact that there is a support LeBlanc on one side as well. Yeah, I'll see you in 60 seconds. Okay. I need to close that. Yeah, man, Vietnam got this. My goat Kratos. Speaking of hitting the ball, BRB. That's real. Okay, ads are done. Let's crack on. A holy God of War matchup. Actually, you're so right. Wait, God of War matchup top lane. Yo, have a good night. Good night's rest, Squishy. I didn't see her. I didn't see her speech. Watch it. I don't know if I care like that, bro. I'm gonna just keep it real. It's 30 seconds. Alright. Alright, if it's only 30 seconds, then. Where's the audio? Oh, I'm stupid. My fault. I know what it was. I don't know, it's all good.
Wow, thank you so much for nominating and picking me, even though I know a lot of you did it out of spite. I think
Real.
fighting games are for everyone, and they're really fun, and I think you should try it. And if you haven't yet, I'm sure there's one that will fit you. And if you think I'm an FGC tourist, suck my balls. Thank you.
W. W though. W though. W though. Nah, I hate people that try and gatekeep communities. It's like, it's very weird. Why can't you say lines like that on broadcast? No comment. Oh. Guys, my ADC is one hit. Yeah, you just can't really be that spicy on a broadcast. Oh! Why did Sui Long go back on the W, man? Is weed legal now? No, weed is... Bro, weed is like a Class B drug here or some bullshit. Like, it's, like, mega illegal. I think it's very stupid, but that is just what the law is. People still smoke it a lot, but Because like colloquially, it's just not seen as a big deal. Bro, I need to take a screenshot of this matchup, by the way. We got God of War today, and I'm gonna try and wait for. Hold on. Yeah, that's good.
Unwavering judgment.
I live in Georgia and it's still illegal here, but it's mostly fine now unless you have a ridiculous amount. Oh, I see. Like, even with, like, authorities, they kind of don't care. Like, they catch you with a blunt, they're just gonna be like, oh, whatever, like, this, it's just like, whatever. Here in Brazil, it's illegal too, but WTV people smoking on the streets tried to catch me. Ah, I see. More like a speeding ticket, pay a fine, no jail. Oh, okay, that's fine. I just don't get why here, like... In England, it just really doesn't make... I don't know why they don't just make it legal and tax it. Like, it is such a non-issue. Yeah. Oh, right, I see. That sucks. Oh. Oh, no. Maybe they can kill Guma if he lands Q. Guri. And it's being blocked by Kanavi. GG. Okay, whilst all of this is going on, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I need a clip farm. I need Zeus and Kratos to, like... I need them to have major beef very quickly. I need them to have beef. I'm sorry to inform you, but no, don't tell me they don't have at least like 1v1 or some bullshit. Please, bro, I need this. Do you want to play more games today? No, they only played one game today, and we already watched it. So, if you would like to see it, we watched it. It wasn't the last game, but it was the game before. It was the game before, so feel free to go back in the VOD if you'd like, my friend. What's your rank? Right now I'm like D3. I'm usually like mid to high diamond. It just depends on how much I play the game. Sometimes a bit higher, like if I've really grinded and played the game like pretty close to daily, I'd probably just be a master player. I just don't enjoy playing solo queue. Yeah, all good, Zen. Enjoy, man. They start the day versus Nongshim tomorrow? Oh, I see. Show off? No, I used to be higher elo, like, relative to the ladder. Like, back in the day, right? And it's not, like, I haven't not improved over the years or gotten smarter. I just don't play as much, so my hands are not as good, right? But if I was playing as frequently, then I would probably mechanically be better, and I would probably be higher elo. Or, like, same elo relative to the, like, time, you know? Like, I don't think I would have gone much higher in the actual ladder itself. Oh, he's talking about Space Cowboy. Oh. My fault, Twin. Wasn't reading. Guys, please, I just need one 1v1 between Kratos and Zeus. Please, just one. Just, like, just throw your lives away. Just throw your lives away. Bro, I need you guys to embody the I hate you nigga let's die video right now, please, just for the content. No, and they're going top to 3-man him. Oh, no, man. Okay, no, they're not. Okay, they're turning around. This is good. What is that emote? Another record. I see.
Wow! Wow! League of Legends! Wow!
Jamada is a former Bulldog esports player. Yep, that is true. I did technically play for Bulldog esports for 2 games in a tournament in like 2018. 2019? No, it was definitely 2018. It was 2018 summer. How old am I? I'm 26. Yes. Please. Give me the 1v1 I deserve. It's not quite a 1v1, but I'll take it. Oh my god, Zek is so quick off that TP. You enjoy the luck, Space Cowboy.
I've been coming. I'm going to continue to come. Skip's been coming. He's going to continue to come.
Because they both have god
Need
names.
to get over that.
It's not even specifically just god names. Like, because Kratos isn't a... He's not a real, like, person in a Greek mythology, right? Like, he is just from the God of War series games. Zeus! Your son has returned! No, no. Wait, no, that's Kronos. Yeah. Also, Kratos definitely kills Kronos in God of War. Oh my god, go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Shares his name with an ancient Greek god for strength. Oh, I see. Huh. Yeah, I'm at the HLE series. A lot of the games today were kind of like low qual / low interest games to me. So I'm just seeing how some of these better teams look, right? Mostly. We watched a couple of the lower, like, whatever games. Give it to me. Yes, beef. I mean, it's not 1v1 though. Tomorrow should be good. Yeah, I agree. I think tomorrow should be okay. Stream schedule? Don't really have one. But at the moment, I am basically jobless. I'm very unemployed. I don't have to do Power Spike, the podcast. I'm not going to be on a broadcast next year. So generally speaking, I'm just going to be focusing on doing content. So I'll be streaming most days after 3 p.m. UK, roughly. Or, the streams will pretty much always start between like 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. I know that's a pretty big window, but that's just when I'll usually start streams. And then they'll go for as long as, you know, there's stuff to do, whether it's watching pro games, whatever it may be. Yeah. If, generally what I'll do, I don't know if, I mean, I can not be lazy and just type it. You can join the Discord if you want. I will normally message in the chat, in the general chat, like, whether or not I'm streaming, like, relatively early before the stream. But there isn't like a dedicated schedule as of right now, just because I just never have had one, and my sleep schedule itself is actually quite bad for living in England. I'm normally waking up at like 2 p.m. Which will change, guys. I'm free from the shackles of needing to stay up late very soon, hopefully. So moving into next year, I should be able to like actually stream in the morning. And then I'll actually, you know, stream throughout the day, co-stream obviously as well. Right now it seems like, just to give you guys an update, I won't be able to co-stream the LCK. Actual co-streaming of the LCK is very, very difficult to do unless you are pretty much a Riot partner or have a substantial platform. So we will still live view games. And I know it's not the same as co-streaming, but that's just really the best I can offer. So we will still live view games, like the best games specifically. As for the LPL, I'll be able to co-stream that. That's open season. Like we can do that as we see fit. And then as for the LCS, I can put in a request because I have the contacts, but I just don't think that they're going to say yes because I don't have a big enough platform. I think that's how they're going to see it. There is no harm in asking, right? I don't think there's any harm in asking though. So I'll probably put in an email pretty soon. I know they're discussing through other means. I know that they're discussing it probably right about now. Oh, I need to take a phone call 1 second. I'll at least try. You might have had LCS co-streaming as well, but I know you're from the UK. The hours aren't ideal if you're changing sleep schedule. I actually don't think it's that bad because I think the broadcast is like starting quite early, like 8 p.m. Because there's only 8 teams in the league, unless it's a best of 5 that goes to 5 games. Like worst case, it's like midnight to 1 a.m. maybe. But yeah, I'll put in a request and ask. I don't think there's any harm in asking, right? Yo, Soundwave, thanks so much for dropping by, man. Thanks for coming into the Twitch chat, too. Positive contributor today. Yeah, LPL is free to co-stream. But yeah, I mean, I'll put in an email. Where the fuck is Zinzal going? Okay, he did hit the tower. Every streamer I follow gets too big or a job. You know, that is like one thing. This is gonna sound like really pretentious and bordering on like arrogant. But I almost want to stay a small streamer because I enjoy like the interaction of like this kind of pacing of chat. Does that make sense? Like I enjoy this. Like this to me is nice. It's like I can actually there's enough messages, there's always stuff to talk about. And it's like not too many to the point where I can barely have a conversation. But also, like, rolling around in a Benz would be fire. So, I don't know. Scorzy, I don't think they're playing until tomorrow. We watched their game earlier. By tomorrow, I mean tomorrow in my time. So, I think at least for another 24 hours, unless they start KeSPA Cup tomorrow, in which case it would probably be something a little bit along the lines of 23 hours. Yeah, I think for like the more chill chatters, it's far more approachable as well, right? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying too much attention to that game as it was happening. It just kind of came and went. But like, from when he was clearing jungle at like 320 or like 325 or something, I was like, okay, this guy might not be practiced on Kiana. But yeah, I really enjoy a smaller, like, size stream. Also, I'm just Unk. Like, just being real, like, I'm Unk, man. Like, I think if my chat was much faster, I wouldn't really be able to, like, engage with the chat too much. I'm 27 with 2 kids. They gave us iPads in the 7th grade. Did they? iPads in the 7th grade? Should they be doing that shit? I'm 26. I don't remember getting the iPads in like 8th and 9th grade. They must have hated our ass. Or they were broke. Las Vegas. That's what slow mode is for? I guess that is true. But I wouldn't even want to put slow mode on like crazy like that. Do you know what I mean? You planning on doing preseason prediction content? I think it's a little bit sloppish. I know people enjoy it, and it's like a platform for people to discuss. So I might cave and do it. Oh wow, that was like really last second E. Still gonna die though. Yeah, I might cave and do it anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna, like, again, I'll always speak very, very openly with my community. I think right now the position I'm in is that I just need to make content. Like, it doesn't matter what the content is. It doesn't matter if I personally think it's like air quotes content slop. Like, I just need to fucking put content out there. Like, I think that should just be the bottom line right now. And as long as the bar of quality is high enough that I'm content with it, then like, you know, that should be it. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. KeSPA Cup. KeSPA Cup today was every game was a stomp, no? Every game was a fucking stomp. Like, that was not close at all. Goodness me. Okay, well, there is one extra set of games KT Bro wasn't. I guess that's true. We watched KT Bro, right? Right? That was one of the weaker games that we watched. That was one of the content game, like the other games that we watched, right? I think that was the banger. Okay, now I think that's it for KeSPA Cup, guys. I think from here on out, we're not gonna watch any other KeSPA Cup games because I think the rest of today were pretty weak. What I can do is I have a couple of in-house replays. I know it might not necessarily be as interesting as KeSPA, but we've got some LR replays. Let me go and double check what they were. This is. Oh wow, Tiv is absolute. Dude, Tiv is smurfing for me. So we got LR versus Giant X and the KC bot lane. So Giant X top side, KC bot side, and I'm pretty sure this is actually on new patch. This is actually on new patch. Fuck it, I'll throw it up. Yeah. No. I have access to every server. No. Doesn't matter. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter what server. I have access to every server. We're even, like, next year we're even going to be able to get LPL replays, like everything. Next year is going to be a movie. Like, yeah, we're watching KeSPA Cup games right now, right? So next year I'm even going to be able to have LPL in-game replays. So trust me, next year will be a movie. We're gonna be able to do a lot. Okay, just give me a sec, guys. I need to relog into come on. Open file location. That's the shortcut, right? Okay, lovely. Yeah, like I will, like, next year I really want to go hard on the analysis.
Oh my god, beautiful! Please drain
Space
me.
Cowboy, thanks so
Please
much for the
take
gifted.
everything I have. Oh!
Much love, appreciate the generosity, man. Yeah, like next year we're really gonna hit the I forget how loud that is. Where do I have to go? Game, and then I have to go and download those files. Download. You do not need to scan them for viruses, bro. Uh-oh. Okay, had me worried there for a second. Right, so what I should be able to do is move this this into here. And boom, we have some in-houses to watch. Lovely. Right, give me a sec. I've got to do settings. So this is summoner name, video. And then I need to do title. I'm gonna use the actual things they have. XR, KC Targa. This is on 20. What patch is this? What is this patch called? This will be 26.1, right? Technically. And then I need to change the YouTube. Yeah, so anyone who was on YouTube as well, thank you for sticking around for the KeSPA Cup. We are now just gonna sit here, chill, talk, watch over these games. This is just background, really. It does look like a fucking banger, though. Oh. And I'll keep the chat on just because maybe they say something funny. Who knows? Taking my kids to watch Zootopia 2. Need you in my ear. Yeah, hopefully that Zootopia thing is good. Gulp. Benjamin and Edible say it's gonna be good. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, my dad is like a really big baby. He loves like animated movies. To this day, like he just really enjoys them. And one that he lives by is actually Zootopia. Like he says Zootopia is like, bro, he preaches it like it's modern art. Bless him. Okay, hold on. I'm being called to something. Which, low-key, I might. How long is this game? Oh, this is a 43-minute game. Alright, chat, I might actually have to just go. It depends. I need these guys to be very clear. Because I am streaming, so I don't want to, like... Maybe getting ARMs of the boys? No, I'm getting called to a Civ 5 multiplayer game. And these things do not come around often. And these guys are a little raunchy, so I don't really want to stream it. Plus, we've covered the KeSPA Cup games anyway today. So I'm not that mad. Oh my god, Baus. Oh my days. Wait, we had another hype train? We had a hype train earlier too, no? Oh, wow. I didn't even see, because the multi-chat doesn't have that, like, pop-up. Shout out, Velia. Stuck around for that. Can they dive this? This looks like a... I mean, with Poppy, I guess they can, right? But... Oh my days. Oh, but guys. When it was barrier heal for heal flash on Targamas, so I guess that's worth. But now... I mean, I'm more surprised that Jarvan didn't just turn right the fuck back around. Like, look at the state of this lane. Oh, man. By the way, this crystallized damage thing, it does so much damage. Oh. Guess Targa should just die here. One thing that's really important to note, though, is that, like, these towers... I have to zoom in a little bit. I'll let these guys, like, scuffle. They're maybe gonna look to turn one more time. Oh, Isma, bro. Very lucky. Yeah, these towers have 9,000 health. Oh, you can't see because of where my camera is. But just to take my word for it, the towers have 9k health. Where's the hitbox for this? Yeah, so it's... They've, like, done stuff up. Yeah, alright. This is in-house. So this is streamed. This was in-house. I'm not gonna show scrims on stream unless they were also streamed. Because then I think that's fine. Like, that's fair game. Like, that is public information. But I'm not gonna ever publicly look at scrims on stream. Like, that's fucked up. But I think technically I can look at scrims.
And for my English fans,
I would never leak or do any
I
bullshit.
am not that big-nosed gorilla.
Content is content? No. No. Like, that is how you lose a privilege. Like, it is like, the fact that I'm allowed to do what I'm doing right now is a privilege. I would not compromise this privilege. Scrims are not good content, IMO? Yeah, I don't disagree. I think it depends on the team. How are you doing this? I have a TR account. So because I have a TR account, and a very, very nice friend of mine was able to... He does comp ops. He just gives me the files. Yeah, I'm not doing some... I'm not like doing some secret hacker man's thing or anything crazy like that. I'm just doing the thing. But yeah, right, guys. I'll let this fight play, just cause. And Crowny has kills. I'm gonna end the stream now because I'm not gonna stream my Civ 5 game. I don't want to stream it. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. We will review more KeSPA Cup games. Let me just quickly, like, what games are on tomorrow. Yeah, it's not fit for stream. It's not fit for stream. Tomorrow's games are as follows. We have boom, boom, boom. T1 Nongshim, GENG HLE. It's probably going to be a shithouse show because obviously half of GENG isn't there. Nongshim Japan, that actually might be fun. C9 BFX, that will 100% be fun. TL versus T1, that will be a banger. DRX DNF, actually low-key a bit of a silent banger. Japan TL, whatever. DKKT might be okay. Tomorrow's 10 stomps. I mean, probably, but like, you know, you gotta give the people hope, Tack. You've gotta give the people hope. Alright, I'm not gonna send off any raids or anything crazy like that. I'll just say, obviously, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. You get pings and messages and everything about all the content I'm doing on YouTube and what have you. Obviously, I'll talk in there if I'm going to stream, and I don't really have a set schedule, but I'll always say a couple of hours before I stream, yo, I'm going to stream in a few hours. So if you're not in there and you want to be in there, feel free to join it. And a decent amount of people talk in there. Otherwise, that's it. I love you and leave you. Have a good rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are. And yeah, see you tomorrow for more KeSPA Cup action.